What's up, everybody? Chewy891 here, coming at you today with the One Piece 1001 review. Really awesome chapter. The reason why I haven't done a review of chapter 1000 is because I want to do another video on it, because I think for me, chapter 1000 is a huge milestone, at least for me. Well, how long I've been reading One Piece, and I want to do a video just kind of what One Piece means to me. Like, that chapter is a milestone for One Piece. And I want to do a whole other video on that, just talking about just my feelings on it, like my experience with One Piece and what I like about it, and then just review that chapter. So that's going to be a whole other thing, but let's get into 1001. A very action-packed chapter. And by the way, this is better than 1000 just because it's action-packed. Really, really fun chapter. In this one, you got the worst generation up there with Luffy, Kid, Law, Zoro, Killer up there facing off with Kaido and Big Mom. And, right off the bat, you get Luffy attacking Kaido. And he was able to damage Kaido. And some of the people don't understand what kind of hockey that is. Like Kid, everybody else is trying to understand, like, how did Luffy do this? And, of course, Zoro knows that this is the training that Luffy's been doing with the old man Hyogoro. So, very, very impressive attack. Hits Kaido. He did damage to him. And I love the next page, because the next page, Kaido's recognizing the attack did damage to him, right? He's like, whoa, like, this is serious. Okay, this guy is really leveled up since the last time I battled with him, and what has he been doing since then? And, in the back, he sees a silhouette of the only people that can ever damage him, and I love it. Right now you got, it's Odin, Whitebeard, Shanks. Shanks is in the silhouette, by the way. Shanks, Gold Roger, and then Rocks. Like, these are the only people that can damage him. Who I don't see here is Garp. So I wonder, if we ever get that flashback of God's Valley, like, did Garp ever interact with Kaido? Did he ever do any damage to Kaido? Because we don't see Garp here. We see those four. So he's saying how great they were. Those are the only people that could really, really do damage to him. And then, Kaido's smiling. He's like, man, this is going to be fun. You know what I mean? Like, he loves the battle, right? He loves the fight. He wants a war. And he smiles. He does a Thunder Bagua. And what ends up happening is that... Big Mom comes in, does an attack, and with her Heavenly Fire or whatever it is. And we see Zoro doing the Fox Fire style technique. So he took that technique from Kinemon, which is cool. And he slices I think it's Prometheus, I believe. Prometheus, like just in half. So fire, flame slice, I think that's the attack that he did. And just slices Prometheus in half, and that's freaking amazing. Like, Zoro's just doing a lot here. I love the care they're treating Zoro in this arc. Just what they've been doing with him is awesome. I wish they would do more with this with Sanji, but we'll get there. Hopefully in this arc at some point. So all that happens. And, like I said, I think before all of this, I think Kaido did a Thunder Bagua, and even this is what's crazy, like, even with the future sight that Luffy has to see into the future, it still hit Luffy. Like, he wasn't fast enough to dodge it. Like, that's insane. Like, that's insane how fast Kaido is as a character. Like, it's insane. It's crazy that wasn't enough. Even seeing the attack, he still got hit by it. Like, it's crazy. And even Luffy recognized him. Wow, that was fast, So, on top of that, we get some banter between Luffy, Trafalgar, and Kid. And, he said, of course, Law's like, I had a plan to bring down the scabbards, to bring them down. You didn't have to say it. Like, that was my plan. You know what I mean? Don't leak my plans, whatever. He's like, it looks like I obeyed your orders. They're still captains. I love that. I love these three are still competing with each other. They're captains of their crews, and they don't want to look like they're subordinates to any of the other characters, which is cool. So, of course, they're saying that there's an attack coming, I think, from Big Mom, and they're saying whoever gets hit by this is a scrub. I think Kid is the one who says that. I love that. He's like, you're a scrub if you get hit by this. And so Big Mom does the attack. And there's a funny silhouette here, like the face is like mush in or whatever, and all three dodge the attack. Neither one gets hit by it, and of course Zoro's like, what are you guys doing? Like, this is stupid. So of course Zoro recognizes that that's Kamaz the Manslayer, and of course Kamaz is like, if I had my other weapons, the fight would have gone another way. Definitely would like to see if they ever get a rematch with those two. Definitely like to see what Oda would have and what would happen. Of course, Zoro's gonna win, right? He's one of the main characters of the story, but still, I think it would be a lot better fight if if Killer was at full strength. So they go on Kaido as well, Killer and Zoro, and he has Enma, and I don't think. And if I could be misremembering this, I think they hit him. I don't think they do as much damage as Zoro thought. He doesn't, because I don't think Zoro's mastered Enma to the point where he could do damage like Odin did. So I think in this fight, in total, I think what's going to happen is this is basically a leveling up for Zoro, and I think he'll end up turning Enma into a black blade with Haki at some point, just like how Ryoma's sword, Shusui, I believe. So I think that's what's going to happen with that. So they don't do as much damage. And, everybody's just, here we go. So now they're all doing an attack. You got Kid doing Punk Rotten. You got Luffy doing Gear 4th. And then, Trafalgar with Room. And, Kaido's getting hyped. He's like, let's go, bring it on. They do an attack. They go in on Kaido. And they just, they want to do as much damage as possible. They want to get rid of this guy. So Kaido gets hit by Congun, Punk Vice, and Trafalgar Law does tact. It just collapses the ground or whatever the hell he does. And then Big Mom, once he does that, Kaido turns into his dragon fish form or whatever you want to call it. And Big Mom's on Zeus with lightning attacks and with Prometheus, I think combined with the sword, with Napoleon or something like that. I forgot what it's called. And at the end here, you get a silhouette. And of course, they're looking at this. They're like, man, you guys, you're strong. Like you're valuable. You guys are very, very strong pirates, but you're still not enough to beat us. You know what I mean? So they're still very arrogant. So I think they got some tricks up their sleeve. Kaido and Big Mom. So we're gonna see some really crazy shit with these guys. So of course they mention, hey, listen, we're gonna beat you guys. We're gonna kill you here. We're gonna take your crew. We're gonna take your poneglyphs. We're gonna take everything. And they're basically saying, like, whoever wins this is going to take their step towards Pirate King. So, this is crazy, man. This was a great chapter, action-packed. The worst generation's going in right now. Of course, there's people that are missing, right? Well, let's see if they show up here. I don't know. But yeah, Act 3's still going on, too. I thought Act 3 would end at chapter 1000, but it's still going on. I think this is, like, a lot of people have been saying that Act 3 is going to end in tragedy. I agree with that. I think something bad's going to happen here. And in the next act or 2 acts, I think we'll get the resolution to this arc. But I think something bad is going to happen. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's going to be them getting defeated and Luffy dying and Trafalgar Law doing this whole surgery thing. I don't know. But this is going to end in tragedy. I could just see it coming. Because Big Mom and Kaido look way too arrogant. And you know what this reminds me of? Like, reading, now that we got to this point with the battle, like, I've been watching a lot of Yu Yu Hakusho lately. And I'm at the point where we're in Demon World, we're doing the 3 Kings. This reminds me, like, the Yonkos, they remind me a lot of that arc. Like, they remind me a lot of it. Of the 3 Kings in Yu Yu Hakusho. That's what this arc reminds me of. Especially with the team up of Kaido and Big Mom. It's like if Yusuke, Hiei, and Kurama would have just teamed up together and faced the 3 Kings. Like, they would have got demolished. You know what I mean? Like, we all know how that arc went, right? Ryzen dies, whatever. Yusuke becomes the king there, and then they have the tournament and all that good stuff. But this is very, like, I get those vibes from it. Like, I get the Demon World arc vibe from this. And it's awesome. I love every minute of it. This is going to be an uphill battle. Who knows how this is going to go? Like, I'm on the edge of my seat. Like, I don't know how this is going to go. But I think this is going to end in tragedy for sure. I just don't know where the tragedy is going to come from. You know what I mean? So, anyways, guys, this was a phenomenal chapter. Like I said, I'll probably do a review of 1000, but I want that to be a different video. That'll probably be just my thoughts on One Piece and the series as a whole, because I feel like that was a milestone. It's taken me a while to put my thoughts together, but I will. Once I do, I'll get that video out there. But this is my review, man. I think it's a phenomenal chapter. Great way to start the year. Granted, you started the year technically with 1000, but if you read it early, that was kind of last year. But this is, for me, like a great way to start off One Piece. Unfortunately, we're on a break next week. I wish we weren't. You leave me, 2 weeks to to read the next chapter, which is fine. I really want wanted to just keep going, but it is what it is. I mean, Oda, he deserves his breaks. He works hard. And you know, I mean, let's see where this goes, guys. I mean, this is definitely for me a 5 out of 5 chapter. There's nothing wrong with it. Well paced, action packed. You had your comedy. You had everything in this chapter, and it was great, man. This is gonna be, man. This, I mean, One Piece might. This, I mean, with Wano the way, if this is like 1001 and we got more to go, dude, One Piece is gonna take over 2021 easily, in my opinion. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Definitely let me know what you think on the chapter. What do you think about the whole interaction with Kaido? Even with Luffy using Future Sight, he was still able to hit him. He did damage to Kaido. Luffy did do damage to Kaido. Zoro and Killer were unable to. It looks like Zoro has to level up Enma a little bit. And just a little quip, just little interactions with with Law, Kid, and Luffy. What do you think about that? I thought it was hilarious. I think it's funny. Just a great chapter overall, man. But anyways, guys, like the video down below if you like the video, dislike the video if you dislike the video. Subscribe if you want to. I will be reviewing more One Piece chapters. I've reviewed a few so far. I need to get into a rhythm and you know, pattern, you know, to keep doing this and to be consistent with my reviews. I can't wait, man. 2 weeks is too long for me. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, take care. Have a great one. Keep reading One Piece. Bye.